Yo, yo, yo! What's up, everybody? Welcome to Way Back Wednesday, where we're gonna have an amazing time, and we're gonna game. We're gonna game. We're gonna talk about a lot of things, and of course, it's not me alone. I'll come partner with Uncle Willy.
Hello. Just wanted you to know the audio sounds really bad all of a sudden.
Mine or yours?
Yes,
Ah, why?
my headphones evidently can't keep up with the awesomeness.
Ah, you see, folks. That's why. That's why we always need an answer here, and Willie got them all. Willie is the man. All the
I
answers.
have answers before anyone has questions.
You see, ask them anything you want, folks. We'll be here all night. Not all night, but just understand that. But
Yeah,
Willie,
all night until the night ends.
technically, okay. So tonight we're gonna have a fun time. We're gonna play an arcade game called Knights of the Round. I never did. Willie has for a fact, and of course he's gonna play the Japanese version because he couldn't get the
No,
regular one.
no. We went over this last Wednesday.
Oh yeah.
The compilation is called Capcom Beat 'em Up Collection
Okay.
in the United States,
Mhm.
but since an extra, I had to buy a physical version. There's no physical version here. So I went and bought the Korean English version. It's still the English version.
Yeah,
I just have my controls reversed.
that's the fun part, which I love.
So when I'm supposed to press X, I have to remember to press circle because circle is the confirm button in Asia. I don't know why they do that. I think they did it specifically to bother me. But then again, I always think it's about me.
Technically, I mean, I'm not gonna doubt it. It is about you.
No, it's not. Nothing is about me. The only thing that's about me is bad health and even worse, drinking.
But let's get to it, guys. It's time, and here we are ready. We're ready to rock. So now I gotta click here. You already click ready, or do I click ready?
I already did. You select ready.
Okay, that's my turn. Now we're ready, and here we go. Knights of the Round.
Knights of the Round. I mean, I can believe that you haven't played it because this wasn't like a super popular game in arcades.
Mm-hmm.
But I absolutely love. Like I said, I love beat 'em ups.
That's the thing. I mean, I seen the gameplay and everything, and it reminds me of God, I said the name. Golden
Right.
Axe.
Right.
Oh, I gotta press start now, right? There we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna be Arthur.
You gonna be Arthur? I want to be Arthur too. Now I'm gonna be either Lancelot. Oh, what the hell? Player two have. The hell did I do?
The Lady of the Lake decided that I should be Arthur.
Okay, fine.
Argue with the Lady of the Lake.
Yeah,
Let's see
no.
what we.
Okay, all right, but you know what? This guy's pretty cool. All right, I like that shoulder armor thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this is a Jose game. We get to loot.
Oh, I mean, in merry old England, yore ago, they obviously had a problem with ninjas.
Yes.
Huge buster.
Don't you remember this in history, Willie? I mean, God, it was there.
I remember. I definitely remember them talking about how the ninjas of the Saxons ran around with huge sun bateaus. Yes, I remember this.
Yeah.
Whatever. This is I'm more than anything I'm happy that you get to experience this for the first time. I
Yeah.
mean, such a huge change in gameplay from when we played last week.
Yeah, big time. But this is fun. I mean, man, we gotta
Well,
get. I want to get more stuff like this. This is fun.
I should say before anything else
Mhm.
for the audience, this is a show where we play old games. We don't sit here and show off our gaming awesomeness.
No.
The show's driven. The show's about the games, but it's driven by our conversations. So I don't put this in a very high difficulty because I don't want to sit there and have to think about huge strategies while we're sitting there talking and slagging off video game companies.
No, big time. It's not. It's not my. It's not my thing. Is it lagging or is it me?
Yeah, I was about to ask: is it me or are you noticing a lot of slowdown?
Slow down.
Well,
I'm noticing it. Is it asking a lot from us for this game?
This game must be just too taxing. This is like the cyberpunk of the 1980s.
Oh my god! Is there a bomb? Can you throw a bomb?
I haven't thrown a bomb yet.
I'm asking
Okay.
because
Something else that you saw something else you saw a lot of time in merry old England. TNT.
yes, they had plenty of that. Look at this guy. He just appeared out of whatever. Hey, yo,
This guy right now, we're attacking or you?
me. I just like freaking spawned out of the
die.
air. Hey, oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Where do you think you're going? Get back down.
Where am I going? I'm not going.
No, the guy. He just kind of like he was like, okay, I think I got whooped, and he's just kind of walking away and stuff. Like, what the hell? Here,
Okay. Did you or did you not see a Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
of course, but is that considered a legit source of information?
Well, I mean, they got attacked by a rabbit.
That's more than enough for me.
Okay. As long as we understand each other.
Yes. Oh, yo.
Anyway, I had looked up a couple things to talk about during this gaming session,
Okay.
and I don't know. What do you want to talk? What do you want to talk about first? I'll give you a choice from two topics.
Go.
One that can be seen as highly political, but we're not trying to talk politics,
Mhm.
and one is just talking more about the Switch 2.
Let's go for the politics, and we'll hit the Switch too.
All right, very well.
Mhm.
On our Monday podcast, one of the subjects we brought up was how the one topic we brought up was how video game industry insiders are hoping that GTA 6 comes out and it's priced at $80 to $100.
Mhm.
And we had our back and forth. The consensus was to hell with them.
Yes.
Well, something else has been it's been a topic of concern for a lot of reasons. Hey, you got the horse.
Yes. Santa
And that's that talk of tariffs
Yes.
may cause the price of more than just video games to rise.
Mhm.
But video games in particular.
Yeah. I mean, but it has to be games from other countries, though, right? 'Cause they
I
ain't
mean, if you think about it, every game is from another country,
yeah.
even if it's made here.
Well, that's what I was gonna ask as well, because GTA is here made. I mean, I never heard it's gonna be made in freaking Australia and stuff like that.
Let's get there.
Yeah, let's go.
First and foremost, the details.
Turn around. Yeah.
There are a lot of people talking about how tariffs are set, they're being threatened. And it's possible that the price of things is going to go up because of them. Well, video games look to be hurt and hit by them. But, funnily enough, and horribly for me, it's going to impact physical games.
Oh, so it's not gonna attack the digital then.
How are you going to put a tariff on a digital good?
I don't know. I don't know. Ask freaking Konami or whoever. I don't know.
Oh no, that's not a tariff. That's just greedy.
Yeah, I mean, one of them we got to ask because for sure, we're gonna get tacked hard no matter what. But still, let's.
Yeah. You see? There you go. Once again, Monty Python and the Holy Grail. The sword mastered Bradford.
I don't care.
Come here, Bradford.
Took him off this freaking horse. Never mind. He took me off. Get on the horse, Willy.
I can't. I'm too busy being awesome. Or being on the floor.
You can't be awesome with the horse.
So, basically, the idea behind this is there's going to be a huge, they're expecting a huge downturn in disc-based games because of these tariffs. Okay, I got lost there for a second. My apologies.
It's okay.
The reason why, I'll tell you the reason why. Remember that when a game is made, it's not the publisher that goes and makes the games themselves.
Yeah.
The games are made by Sony and Microsoft.
Okay.
Physically onto discs.
Yeah.
This is because they want to control they say the control the quality of the discs. It could be true, but it's a page out of the old Nintendo book. You make the game and pay us to press it for you. So, in that regard, even though GTA 6 is being made by Rockstar,
yeah,
the North American company, when it goes to press, it's going to be pressed by Sony. Now, Sony's a Japanese company. It's not, the fear is not the huge tariffs that would come on, would hit China, but they did promise tariffs to everybody.
Okay.
And let's be serious, they can change their minds and decide, you know what, we don't like Japan either.
I think it's gonna happen.
But the idea is, an analyst for a company called Circana, Matt Piscatella, is saying that we might see, like I said, a sharp downtick in games being pressed on physical disc. People who buy digital, they don't care. They're happy about this.
Yeah, of course. But physical collectives like ourselves,
Primarily me. I'm the most vocal. Cousin Jose is also a proponent for physical. But people like Serge and Joe wouldn't care. They prefer digital.
Yeah.
Now, let's think of this. If the price of physical games goes up because of tariffs, how likely are the companies or the publishers to keep the price of digital at its normal price?
I mean, it all depends. I mean, I know this all have to do with, again, like taxes and stuff like that, we want to get a portion of the money and whatever. And I get it. But now, how much is it going to increase? Like, we can't use Rocksteady because it's American based and they're just assholes for charging $100 for a base game. But the point of matter...
Rockstar, not Rocksteady. Remember, Rocksteady is WB. They're the Batman Arkham Asylum people.
Oh, okay. I said Rocksteady?
Yeah, you did.
Sorry. I probably got too into the game and thought something else.
Continue.
Oh.
Continue.
I am trying to. Am I in?
You will when you select the character.
There we go. Oh, y'all. So yeah. So then, with I was going to say Rocksteady otra vez. So with Rockstar being here in America and it's charging us $100, for a physical game. I mean, wait a minute. They never said it was going to be physical, right? They just said a standard game. They never mentioned if it was going to even be a freaking.
They are separate There are two separate situations. I lose myself with this because Arthur looks too much like the other guards.
Yeah, I know. That's why I like my beefy hunker here. Come on, guy.
Keep in mind that these are two separate problems.
Yeah.
And that Rockstar wants to charge a certain amount across the board, whereas if we're talking about tariffs, that will only affect one segment.
Yeah.
So you can theoretically have physical games that cost 10 to 25% more than their digital counterparts. Now, I present the question again.
Yeah.
Do you think publishers will keep it that way, where they'll say, "Oh, well, if you're going to buy the physical disc, it's got to cost this much."
I
for
think
digital, be less.
For sure, if maybe digital might be less, but then again, I can't predict that. I know for physical, we've been paying at least for right now, even without the tariffs and all stuff like that. We've been paying almost like $60 a game. Remember, they freaking increased the taxes. Huh?
This is why I asked the question.
Yeah.
When digital became a viable option for distributing games,
yeah,
one of the benefits that the publishers would just loudly proclaim is that, well, digital costs less.
Yeah.
We don't have to pay pressing costs. We don't have to pay distribution costs. We don't have to print artwork or get boxes. We'll pass those savings on to you.
That's stupid.
Yet you can go on any marketplace, be it PlayStation Store, be it Xbox Marketplace, be it Steam, be it Epic Games.
Yeah.
If a game costs $70 physical, it costs $70 digital. Who brought the Tigers in?
I don't know, but I'm freaking out here. I'm like,
so if a tariff goes and hits physical games, let's say 10%, it goes up 10%.
Yeah.
So a $70 game is going to cost $77 now. Let's say it's that the math is that simple.
Okay.
To stop Sony and Microsoft from saying, "Hey, we can make $7 on digital,"
or they start publishing more games in house than freaking trying to buy from outwards. But then again, games outwards are pretty cool as it is now as well too.
Where the game gets published is not going to be a concern. Again, they're not going to be treated as games coming from foreign sources.
Yeah, but it's not about the concern part. Oh, what the hell, dude? I'm glad they give me money, but it's what I'm trying to say is, fine. I do understand the fact about the whole, charging us a little more for the game because of all the tariffs and stuff like that. But if we were to have, a source, a company, let's just say, that's able to make it in-house for us, and we don't have to worry about buying it from outwards, and we can keep it all in-house, wouldn't it be cheaper?
Again, and in that case, that kind of has to exist here. Yeah. And yes, we can press discs here, but will Sony be happy to press discs here?
Whatever counts. I guess they could do it both ways. I'm trying to think about a logical way of saying it without sounding like a total idiot. But
I sound a total idiot all the time. We don't worry about it.
No, but I'm just saying, like, if let's say, for instance, if we were to have, what company is out there that we could say that we had to buy from?
Let's go ahead and use Microsoft as the example.
Okay. Well, Microsoft bought everybody technically, so.
But Microsoft is based here.
Yeah.
You would believe that Microsoft has pressing facilities here. So, if Microsoft were to go and do and then go with the things how they do normally,
Yeah.
they don't have to worry about tariffs.
At all.
Thinking here, I could be completely wrong. Remember, I'm looking at things based on the way Nintendo and Sony used to do it back in the old days.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say that I'm ignorant on those things.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really check right now because I'm too busy trying to be Arlon here.
That I didn't even know that was his name. I'm here like big guy, big sword. That's going through my head. But I understand what you're saying. I do understand because there's some things that I probably don't understand either, and I'm just going from my point of view and from what I kind of know, which is not a lot. Don't get confused, guys. I'm not the smartest, but I get around.
I'm not even top 100 of the smartest dumb people. But anyway, if Microsoft does press their stuff here, they would have an advantage. They're not going to have tariffs. Sony would. Would that mean that Sony is going to press its advantage? This way, buddy.
Give me a second. I'm just.
This way, buddy. Oh.
Give me a second. Just doing something here on my phone right quick. Sorry. Let me just kind of like take little steps here for you. Okay. Now I can put my phone down. There we go. All right, let's go kill. So you were saying?
Sony games are pressed at the Sony Digital Audio Disc Corporation plant in Salzburg, Austria.
Mm-hmm.
Europe would be subject to. Where the heck am I in this smorgasbord?
Yes, that's where you're at.
I found me.
Oh my God, I couldn't find you either.
So, according to what was proposed tariff-wise,
mm-hmm.
Europe would be hit with 10% tariffs.
Okay.
So, indeed, Sony would have to pay a 10% tariff for every game.
Gotcha.
And then they're going to go and raise the price in order to make those 10% up.
Mm-hmm.
Microsoft. Where Microsoft games pressed?
I mean, they bought a lot of the companies, and you're not wrong about that. So it's not like they really have to get tariffs or anything like that. But we do have to see if there's a way that they could work together with whoever they have.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Microsoft physical discs, including those for software products, blah, blah, blah,
mm-hmm.
are primarily pressed in multiple locations around the world, with major manufacturing hubs in Asia, particularly in countries like Taiwan and China. China has been promised 25% tariffs, so Microsoft is saved. But it did say multiple locations around the world. Maybe Microsoft has the capacity, and maybe Sony can find the capacity.
I'll say it's a possibility.
These are all suppositions. My fear is, Sony and Microsoft will go and say, well, we're going to have to charge more for these games physically. What's to stop us from charging the same digitally? We could use the old excuse of, well, we don't want, one group of people to feel like they're paying more for something that they don't have to. Because they did that when the whole for a while at the beginning of times, Steam would charge $10 less for their games.
Okay.
Why? Because games are not distributed physically anymore, and getting a little annoyed here. And they could go and say, all right, PC games. For a while, PC games historically were less. But then the publisher started cracking down and said, no. You have to make the price the same. And they used the excuse of, oh, no, because we want parity in all our pricing to avoid confusion. You don't want to avoid confusion. You want to avoid making $10 less.
Yeah. Look, it's Willy. What the hell? He just backflipped out of there. What he's? I don't get it. I don't get it.
Anyway,
Go ahead.
my thinking is
Mhm.
there are already industry insiders already want to charge more for their games.
Yeah.
They will do more than they'll do everything they can to make the excuse
Mhm.
to raise the prices even more if a tariff is on the horizon, and they'll make everybody pay, not just people like me who want to hoard discs.
Yeah.
That's my thought. I don't know how everybody else feels about this.
I'm hoping whoever's watching this, they give us their 2 cents as well. My thing is, I mean, I get it. I guess there's going to be something good for us, so we can start, collecting and stuff, man. Because hold up, there we go. It will be a good way to start collecting money and stuff for our end too. We're not going to be freaking willy-nilly freaking hanging ourselves out there for free and shit too, while they're making all the profit.
They're going to make all the profit.
And regardless, yes, because they're freaking doing it, but we're going to get a little piece of it too, Bro, don't hit me.
How are we going to get a piece out of this?
Well, not us as in the gamers, but United States wise. Because if they're charging, they're going to get some sort of tax out of it. They're taxing them technically.
But a tariff is a tax on goods. What happens whenever the price of goods goes up? Like right now, to make cheese, you need milk.
Yeah.
What happens if the price of milk goes up?
Then you're paying more for milk.
The price of the cheese goes up.
Oh.
Okay. If the cost to bring the item to market goes up, then the cost to purchase it goes up.
Yeah.
A company, Sony, is not going to go and eat a 10% tariff on a game and say, "Oh no, we owe it to our customers to keep the price the same." No.
Gotcha.
They're not going to lose their profit margins. They are going to make you pay for what they had to pay. Ultimately, someone has to pay for those tariffs, and ultimately, it's the consumer.
Yeah, because we're getting it from these people, so they're gonna put more money on it because they're gonna want to get paid as well. Yeah, fine.
They want to get.
They want to get paid.
If they make $15 per game, let's say, I'm throwing a random number out there. I know it's more than that.
Yeah.
Let's say they make $15 per game, and all of a sudden a tariff means they're going to get $3 less. They're going to make you pay $3 more in order to cover that.
Yeah.
That's just a fact. No company is going to eat a loss just to make their loyal fans happy.
Got it. But again,
of course, this is all supposition because, for one, no tariffs have been enacted yet.
Yeah, this is all from that article we read until right now is just an assumption of what can happen.
Number two, a tariff by the current administration is seen as a negotiation tactic. The idea is that, we're going to threaten tariffs so that we can bring them to the table and they can give us more favorable terms.
Okay.
So if that's the way they're thinking, there might never be a tariff seen. Maybe the other countries will go and say, you know what, let's just try to negotiate so that we don't go in and lose more money here.
Got it. I mean, it's a possibility. Again, it's just right now just word of what we think versus if it's happening.
Yeah. We're trying to guess the future.
Oh my God.
Oh, see, look, a Chinese guy. That's
Hey, John.
obvious. Okay, that's obviously no. That's Japanese samurai armor right there.
That guy's. I don't care what type of armor he's using. Look, oh my God, he hit with the hammer. Look,
Balbar. Name.
look at this hunk of monkey right here. Look at this, bro. I need that armor.
I mean,
Oh my God, let me
great.
go.
But number one, I wouldn't want to carry it around, and number two, it has to be incredibly hot in there.
It has to smell like hot death and shit in there.
It has to smell like aged cattle crap.
Oh, it must. But still, so
Oh,
So,
I just
okay.
realized why you want the armor.
why?
It has the Punisher.
I see it. Oh, he has the Punisher logo everywhere. It's like on
Yeah,
his skull, on his chest, on his knees. I'm surprised around his fingertips.
You know why?
Yes,
Because it punishes him while he walks too.
I bet. You know, it's not. You know, to use the bathroom like that.
Ball bars. Anyway,
Yes.
well, we'll see what happens. Guys, let's hope it doesn't cost more.
Mm-hmm.
It's expensive enough as it is to be a gamer and try to keep up with all this crap.
Yeah.
I
But
might
let's.
have to go. I'm already facing the prospect of going to GameStop, and when I ask them for a copy of GTA 6, they give me a credit application.
You have to probably fill this out, sir.
Yes. How much will be your down payment? And would you like to have 48-month or 60-month paper?
Yeah. Please sign here. You want a gap insurance on this GTA 6?
Yeah, we recommend full coverage.
Yeah, my guy. But still, you know, now that we finished that, let's talk about the Switch. Let's talk about the Switch.
I said why? Because more money.
Yes.
Money.
Yeah.
Because Polygon had a poll where they asked people what they thought the Switch 2 was going to cost.
Yes.
At launch. And people got some ideas.
I'm more than sure they did.
Matter of fact, the vast majority, over 50%, are with me, saying that the Switch 2 cost $400 at launch, $399. I believe that's the most likely. Now, there's a small percentage, 9%, who believe that it will cost $450.
Yeah.
And an even smaller percent, which I can't even see the number for it, think it'll go as high as $500.
I think that's an overkill.
My reason for thinking it's going to be $350. At 400, not 350. What am I talking about? At 400, it is $50 more than the Switch OLED.
Yes.
But it's $50 less than the base PS5 and Xbox Series. Your idea is that they may bundle Super Mario Kart 9 with it.
Yes.
And that would command a $50 upcharge.
Mm-hmm.
How about here's a crazy idea. What if it were both?
Go ahead.
What if they go and say, okay, the base model is $400, well, $50 more, and we'll throw in the game as a digital download code.
Okay, I could probably see that. But for $5?
$5 is too much.
Okay.
I think $5 is too much. Remember this. Remember this, and this is how I'm going to bolster my case. Remember that the Switch 2 is going to be backward compatible with the Switch.
Yes.
Well, I might make you disappointed when I bring this point up.
Go.
But this is the way I'm thinking. The GameCube came out. It was what it was. The Wii was a slightly modified GameCube. You remember, launch Wii's were back compatible with the GameCube.
Yeah, because they had the controller on top. I remember.
Yeah, because it was a GameCube with a couple with the ability to wag some remotes around. I just realized I'm getting confused.
Why?
I'm actually leveling up, and when I level up, my armor levels up.
Yeah, and you look like everybody else.
I start looking like the other people. Now I have a different hue of armor, but still, now I realized it. But anyway, so the Wii was just a GameCube that you can waggle controllers at.
Yeah.
The Wii U was a Wii that was more HD.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Ladies and gentlemen, 720p is HD.
Fine.
Which you had to learn to your eternal dissatisfaction.
It's fine. I'll take it as it is. But
where am I going with this?
Go.
Well, the Switch is its own animal. Switch 2 is going to be backward compatible with the Switch. Nintendo is notoriously cheap. They don't want to go and put in extra hardware unless they have to. So I'm thinking the Switch 2 is going to be an HD-er Switch.
So Ultra HD.
Not Ultra HD. Those of you that are hoping for 4K on the Cradle,
I doubt it.
I pray that happens, but it's not going to. It's going to be 1080p 60 on the Cradle and 1080p 30 in handheld. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. That's just what I believe.
So 1080 30 off it and 1080 60 with it.
1080p 60 on it.
Okay, I can see that.
Which, I'm sorry, but 1080p on the size of the screen that the Switch 2 is going to be on is nothing to sneeze.
No, actually, it's huge.
Remember that the Steam Deck can't do today 4K.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, most likely that's what's going to happen. And you're not going to price that at $450 unless you're a madman.
Of course I am.
I know you're a madman. Hey.
Oh.
Hey. Okay, I want to bring it up again. We're fighting Muramasa.
Yeah.
We're fighting Muramasa.
Look at this.
A legendary samurai. In the Middle Ages. We're in Camelot.
It makes all the sense here, guys.
Just saying, I'm not saying anything wrong about it,
But we say it.
He commutes.
Bro, I cannot get him to freaking jump faster for the life of me.
The thing is, the good thing is that Muramasa gets tired, but then he plays his wind, water, earth, fire thing going on here.
So he's the last airbender now?
No, I'm saying that he's a planeteer.
And you could be one too.
I swear. If some East Asian person comes out and sorry, I should say West Asian. If some West Asian person comes out and says heart, I'm going to throw the controller.
Heart! I'm gonna chuck this hell out of this controller, man. If I see that happen. Look at the guy, bro. And then the thing, he has a huge belly. What is this, dude?
I mean, he wields fire, and he likes good food. What's wrong with that?
You know what? I don't know. I don't know.
I'm glad we can have this discussion.
Yes. All I know is my guy's beefy.
to round it out, the two biggest predictions are 56.9. I said 50.9. It's 56.9%.
Okay.
Who say the Switch 2 is going to cost $400, and 25.8% think that the Switch 2 is going to go the Switch OLED route and go for $350.
I think it's gonna go for $450. I don't know why that number.
The idea of there being multiple SKUs,
Mm-hmm.
not just for color, but for features,
Mm-hmm.
is also something that is included here. Some people did say it could be that you get a base model for $350 or $400, and you get a bundle that'll hit for $450, maybe even $500.
What are the odds that that happens and I'm right?
No, listen, we're all guessing here.
No, yeah, but I'm saying, but it's weird that people are still aiming like, yeah, that sounds reasonable, but let me tell you why you're wrong. Kind of guesstimate when it comes to my 450, which I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna argue with it because again, I'm just going by it's a trailer. We only saw just a little bit. We have no idea what the hardware has in store for us.
Know
Which is
anything
fine.
about hardware at all. Like, again, I'm making slightly maybe educated guesses,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know anything. I'm just like mook. I'm just a mook like everybody else in this regard. Only people that know how much they're going to charge for this is Nintendo, because they have the bill of goods. They know how much it's going to cost to make one of these things, as far as parts lists and stuff like that. So they're the ones that are going to be able to say with any certainty, hey, this is how much this is going to cost.
Yeah.
So we got to wait for them to tell us. That's April 2nd.
Yeah. Which is fine. Which I can't wait to see. We're coming up short already to it. So I'm just dying to see what they're going to be saying. I'm just going to be shocked if I come up right. Because I'm usually like whatever I just say because it. But 450 to me sounds almost reasonable for what it is.
You're also thinking about things in the perspective of, well, the PS5 and the Xbox Series X came out, and they cost more.
Yeah.
But then again, paying $500 for a console, that was a lot.
Yeah, and I think when I got to the 500 range, it was when the PlayStation 4 came out. If I'm not mistaken.
600.
How much?
Was it 500 or 600?
I think it was 5. Because the PlayStation 5, this is the one that costs like almost 7, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, and I want to talk about that real quick.
Go.
But let's finish this conversation first.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's do it.
Okay. And the PS5 at launch, okay, it was 500. Okay.
Okay.
The reason why I'm confused is because I keep thinking about when the 3DO was first released.
Oh, okay.
And people lost their minds, and that one where it was $700. But it was $700 back in the 1990s, when $700 was a hell of a lot of money.
Yeah.
Why are you bald now?
I leveled us up.
So when you level up, your armor grows and your hair shrinks?
Yeah, technically. It's like what's happening now.
Hey!
Hey.
Anyway. But, okay. I also remember when the PS3 came out, and they announced that as $599, and everybody's like, are you serious? But anyway.
Yeah, it's still people pay for it.
Now that you find out the PS5 Pro.
Yeah.
Oh!
What is this?
Iron Golem.
Oh my god. What in the world is... Oh, oh, oh. Run away.
This is travesty.
Uh-oh. He's chasing me.
Anyway,
Yeah, go ahead.
you,
So,
you brought up the PS5 Pro.
yes.
The PS5 Pro is supposed to be superior to the PS5 in every way, right?
Yes, correct.
So why does it have the same HDMI standard?
I don't know. Maybe some different hardware that they included in it. I don't know.
No. They are saying the PS5 Pro can do better graphics, better graphically than the PS5. Right?
Yeah.
The PS5 has an HDMI 2.1 connection. That's good for, if I remember correctly, 4K. You know what? I'm going to look this up. I'm not going to sit here and guess because when I do that, I look silly. And so hold the fort for me there.
I am. He just goes right to kick your ass. That's some shit.
Yeah, because he sees I'm not moving.
I'm hitting him.
Here we go. This is where I was headed at.
Mm-hmm.
One of the little secrets about. Okay, wait. We're fighting a previous boss.
Yeah. Phantom.
Oh, so this is the final level. This is the boss rush.
Got it.
Okay. One of the well-kept secrets of the PS5 is that versus the Xbox Series X, it is inferior as far as pushing pixels. They both can output just about. I mean, they can process just about the same amount of graphical power.
Yeah.
So they could both 4K with some checkerboarding at 30 to maybe 40 FPS.
Mm-hmm.
But the PS5's HDMI implementation, it's HDMI 2.1, is capped at 32 gigabytes per second. Whereas the Xbox Series X uses the specs full 40 gigabytes per second. What that means is you could do 4K 120 on both of them. But you could do 4K 120 at 444 as far as color depth, which is ideal. Whereas the PS5 can only do 4K 120 at 422. That matters more than anything for HDR. But still, the Xbox Series X can output better than the PS5.
Yeah.
Well, the PS5 Pro's coming out. It'd be really great if they could fix that whole situation.
They might not.
And at least have the PS5 Pro be on par with the Xbox Series X as far as pushing pixels. Nope. The PS5 is still going to be pushing 4K 120 at 422. So even though people are paying $700 for a console that's supposed to be superior, are you listening, Serge?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure he is.
The Xbox Series X still has superior graphical performance.
Wow.
Well, theoretical, because none of those boxers are doing 4K 120 in any capacity.
Not by a long shot.
You can't get 4K 120 at 444 on a PC unless you're using either a 4090 RTX 4090 from NVIDIA as a GPU, or its upcoming 5090. And no, fake frames don't count. You're paying $2,000 for a GPU, that thing better render everything natively. I don't want none of your triggerations.
I mean, I don't know. Oh, really? All I can
On the other,
think, bro, look at the debt. Oh no, that's not broke the horse, bro, by sitting on it.
I mean, yeah. Seriously, how do you feel about it? I sit there and defend because I like PC gaming. If you spend $2,000 on a GPU,
Yeah, and
how
I think that's
happy?
it. I'll be mad, and especially for the fact that I spent that much money on a GPU. But I'll be more mad at the fact that my GPU is not pushing, what it's supposed to be pushing for what I bought it for.
You're talking
That's
about
Mhm.
$2,000,
Yeah.
and that's MSRP, not the scalper prices you're going to be paying.
That price is an arm and a leg.
For a GPU that needs AI frames in order to do the thing that you're buying it for.
I just think it's just kind of a robbery, man, if you think about it.
It's
But then
robbery,
again, but it happens. But then the thing is that everyone's so comfortable also with the console that it's just turn on and play and that's it. Versus a computer that you have to prepare it and do all the things for it. But it still comes out to be amazingly strong or stronger than an actual console.
Yeah. I had this conversation with Serge.
Yes.
And his mentality was they should lower the prices of GPUs because they'll get more people into the hobby.
I wish.
As much as I agree with him,
Yeah.
he's looking at it from a different perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Because he wants affordable 4K 60 gameplay.
But then again, who doesn't? Man,
Okay, but no for nada, but whoopsie. Don't have that now. Don't give me that crap about the PS5 is and the PS5 Pro is more. You do not get pure 4K 60 gaming without either the game being Rocket League or checkerboarding.
I see.
And we're awesome, and we beat this game.
Yeah, we beat it. And we're like total bosses.
As much as I'd love for PC gaming to be more accessible to people, actually, no, I take it back. It is more accessible. It's just that it's not something to satisfy people like Serge. Because Serge wants 4K 60 gaming at all times. I can build a PC for less than $300 that can get you playing 95% of the PC games out there at really good frame rates.
Yeah.
But you tell him 1080p and he starts breaking out in hives.
Yeah, he does. He does. But I understand why, because he's like, like he wants the console to be really good and stuff like that, which I get it too. But then, I mean, spending so much money on a freaking GPU, you're killing yourself.
It's not that he wants the console to be really good or the PC to be really good. He wants the PC to perform at the level of his AV system, his home theater system.
Got it.
You've seen his TV. He has a massive TV, and he has a sound bar that you can hear it from Pompano. And he has the TV is so detailed you can see everybody's pore.
Yeah, it's a good TV.
It's a great TV. It's a wonderful TV. But he wants a system. He wants a computer that taxes that TV.
I see.
It's not that serious.
Yeah.
It's not that serious. You want to enjoy PC games? There's an easy way to enjoy PC games. Not a lot of money, and you have access to a huge library of games. You want to play everything at 4K 120? Well, I mean, there's this $2,000 GPU that could interest you in.
All right, let's see him pay that much money for to have a 4K on his computer just for like a few games.
That man goes and pays $2,000 for a GPU, irrespective of the PC, which is going to cost him another $2,000 in order to justify the price of that CPU. If that man spends $4,000, $5,000 on a PC, specifically because he has to have 4K 120, I am never, ever going to let him live it down.
No, ever, dude. Are you crazy? I'll be like, man, you must be high. That's technically all I'm just gonna tell him. Like, you must be high as a
Not
kite.
high. He has to be high.
Yeah, but there's no way.
The kind of high I can't get without the kind of drugs they give you at the hospital, so that you don't feel like you open.
Yeah, I mean, again, you're not wrong, Willie. And I'm gonna probably leave it here for our audience, guys. What do you guys think of everything we're talking about? Tariffs. I always say that wrong. The tariffs, or the whole thing with the system and the GPU we're just talking about. And what do you guys think of the game? I thought it was phenomenal. Me and Willie, we had a great time playing it, and honestly, I'm digging it. I can't wait to do more of these games with you guys on our way back way.
You need to get an echo machine for that.
Hi guys, joining us today on this. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, hit the when we come to some amazing news. That we're just gonna be Friday and a little something between. Willie,
Next week, I think we should play Punisher again, but you should be the Punisher.
Punisher this time. Saying it right now. I'm calling it.
Yes, I'll be Nick Fury. I'll even put on a patch. I'll put on a patch for Wednesday and play the game one-eyed.
How about if I wear a patch and I'm Punisher? Would that be like weird?
Wouldn't you be the punished?
I'll be the punish.
If you don't have an eye, wouldn't you be the punished?
Probably. I'll be the punished.
Yeah.
But
or
I
mean, we have 4 more games here.
We can rock them all out. I mean, it doesn't matter. We have our wake back Wednesday to just pretty much do whatever we want and have a conversation with you guys while we enjoy playing some games here.
Let me see. I'm backing out of the lobby because we still have Warriors of Fate.
Let me see if it shows here. Oh yeah, it won't show me here.
We have Warriors of Fate. We have Armored Warriors. We have Battle Circuit, and the King of Dragons, and Captain Commando. I nominate King of Dragons if we don't play Punisher.
Okay. That sounds good with me. I don't mind.
And if we end up getting the Cowabunga collection as we said we were going to, we could always play that.
Might buy it. I'm hesitant to buy it this week so I can have it in our system so we can play it and we can have some fun.
We could play the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Tournament Fighter.
Oof. I've seen that one. We could do that.
You know what?
What?
We should just dip our toe into Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Let's do that, man. We should. That'd be fun.
Because they feel mean.
You feel mean?
I feel mean.
I bet you do. But yeah, we could do that next time. That's fine.
Very good.
All right, folks. Again, thank you very much for joining us. And remember, be awesome and game on. All right, guys. See you soon.
Bye.